Hey friends, welcome back to the very last day, so sad, of the Everyday Energy series. I'm so happy you're here. If you've been doing this every day along with me, first of all, give yourself a big old forehead kiss or a nice little side hug or something, because doing anything is hard. Doing a bunch of stuff in a row is like way harder. So I got another body chores session for you today. We're gonna be entirely down on our backs. So get comfy, meet me there, yeah? You could totally take this from the couch, from the living room floor, from bed, whatever feels good. Go ahead and plant your feet. Start to feel the way your body melts into the floor. Start to feel the floor pressing back into you to support you. While you're here, soften your collarbones, soften your face. And maybe you start to take a gentle rock side to side. In the lower body, let your knees drop. Bring them back through the center, let them drop to the other side. Bring them back, bring them back. An easy, gentle sway. Think about your heart, your chest and shoulders nice and heavy. The lower body a little bit loose and free. It's like a nice little massage across the back pockets. Good, my friends. Once we found the extremes on both sides, let's start to come back to the middle. Planting the feet squarely, knees pointing up to the sky. We're going to start to rock our front pockets forward and then tuck our tailbone under. Nice little rock over the pelvis. Again, exploring our extremes here so we can come to rest somewhere in the middle. Front pockets towards the feet, front pockets towards your face. Good. Once you've explored how far you can go, start to explore what it feels like to make these smaller again until we work our way back to neutral. I'll meet you there in 3, 2, 1. Awesome, I'm planting my feet. I'm gonna think about squeezing my glutes together and up, lifting into my bridge, and then slowly softening my glutes to lower myself down to the ground. I'm planting my feet into the floor, pushing it away, lifting my hips high into a plank, no further, and then slowly lowering down. We're here for a few more. Think about that rock we just did in the pelvis, that forward and back. Think about keeping yourself hovering in that middle spot. Neutral looks a little different on everybody. I imagine it feels a little different on everybody too. But if you can give yourself just a little bit of effort and attention into staying in that neutral zone for you, you're gonna set yourself up really well. Awesome, my friends. Let's take one more bridge like this, planting our feet down into the floor, squeezing glutes, coming up, and slowly lowering. Excellent. We're not done bridging yet. I want you to walk your feet in together. Nice and narrow, okay? Squeezing thighs. Feet can be suctioned together, or they can just be narrower than you were. We're going to press it down to come up. This is going to be a whole different sensation. Slowly lower. Squeeze glutes, press down to come up. And lower. Squeeze glutes down to come up. And lower. Excellent. Maybe you exhale as you lift. Inhale, return. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to walk the feet out nice and wide as your mat, maybe even wider, with less bend in the knee, a little farther away from you, okay? Play around with it. See what feels good. We're going to squeeze the glutes, lift up from here, and lower. Squeeze the glutes, drive down through the heels and lower. This is much shallower for me. Maybe it is for you too. Maybe you'd like to play around with where you decided to put your feet. You don't owe it to me or anybody to stay where you first put your mind to it. Good, my friends. Does this feel different from the floor bridge you're used to in any significant way? Isn't that interesting? Excellent. Soften your face. Soften your collarbones. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it back in. I'm going to find my more medium floor bridge again. And we've got one more set here. Option to plant down through both feet. Come up to your bridge and lower. Option to pick one foot off the ground as you lift. And then lower. Alternating, adding this little march. I want you to think about both front pockets moving together. Let me free you from perfectionism here and say that it's impossible to do that absolutely perfectly. It's a lot of work, and that's why it's worth it. Good, my friends. Use the floor. Use your breath. Good. We're here for 3 more each way. And 2. Press down to come up. Almost done. Last one each way. Up. And rest. Knees can come in. Maybe they come in, squeeze in tight towards the heart. Maybe you bring your head up. Maybe you choose to grab behind the legs instead. Let them drop open. Whatever feels more restful, whatever feels more interesting. From here, we're going to plant feet one more time. Plant them on the ground. I'm going to drop my knees to the right side. I'm going to think about keeping my shoulders heavy. Okay? Dropping knees to the right. Feeling that stretch zing its way up the left side of my body. If you want a little extra here, you can dig the inner arch of that left foot into the ground. Push the floor away. Think about keeping your shoulders square. Think about sending your knees over to the right. Pressing away from the left side. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and gently bring it back to the center. Let's drop the knees to the left. Same thing, other side. Press the right foot away from you. Drive the floor away. Keep the shoulders heavy. Are you breathing? We're here for 3, 2, 1. Good. One more time each side. Back through the center. Over to the right. Press away to the left. For 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the center. Knees drop to the left. Press away to the right for 3, 2, 1. Good, my friends. Bringing it back in. Come to a place that feels restful for you. That might be feet together, knees apart. That might be feet apart, knees together. Wherever you feel like you can really, really let go. Maybe hands come to the body. Maybe hands come to the ground. Nice little goalpost action. Pretend you're on a beach somewhere. Only if that's relaxing, though. I want you to start putting a little more effort into your breaths. Imagine that you're wearing a big inflatable turtle shell. Every time you inhale, you can blow it up into the ground. Expand, inflate. And let your exhales just come. Good. Relax your fingertips. Relax your toes. Inflate your turtle shell. and let it empty. Good, my friends, keep going with those breaths. I want you to start to become aware of your scalp, what it feels like right now. As you're breathing, keep breathing. And slide that awareness down to your forehead, over the bridge of your nose and your cheekbones, down to your lips and your chin, your neck, your collarbones and the tips of your shoulders, down your chest and your biceps, into the nooks of your elbows, across your rib cage. Are you still breathing? Over your belly button, sliding down your forearms, into your hips and your wrists, over your thighs, down the palms of your hands and out your fingertips, over your kneecaps, sliding down your shins, your ankles, the arches of your feet, and eventually gliding over your toes. If you have a few extra minutes to spend, you can just stay where you are. If you'd like to be done now, you can roll off to the side. Let's press it up together. I'll keep it short, but thank you so much for being here. Thanks for moving with me. If you're doing this in real time, Happy New Year, and I'll see you later. I love you.